Today, I will be discussing the Uncharted series video game and how games, like films, can be classified according to genre. Drake's Fortune is the first installment in the Uncharted series, developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. It's an action-adventure game first released in November 2007 for the PlayStation 3. Originally announced at E3 2006, the title was developed for approximately 2 years before being released at the end of 2007. Among Thieves was next released in 2009, followed by Drake's Deception in 2011, and finally a Thieves' End in 2016. In the world of Uncharted, the main protagonist, Nathan Drake, is always on some kind of adventure and exploring many interesting places around the world. For instance, in Drake's Fortune, the first in the series of 4, we see Nathan on an exploration for the fabled treasure of El Dorado. But stranded on a forgotten island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, Nathan's search turns deadly. Hunted by mercenaries, outnumbered and outgunned, Nathan and his companions must fight to survive as they begin to unravel the terrible secrets of the mysterious island. So how can Uncharted be compared as a film genre? Firstly, let's examine what a genre is exactly. According to Steve Neal, a specialist in the philosophy of language, genres are instances of repetition and difference. With the focus on difference as the most important part, since repetition alone is not enough to attract audiences. Neal suggests that there are 2 reasons why films rely on genre. Firstly, to guarantee meaning and pleasure for audiences. Secondly, to provide a familiar formula which generates profit for film companies. Neal further argues that genres borrow from and overlap from one another. With this in mind, we see that the Uncharted series video game borrows its action-adventure genre from several films which much overlap along the way, all with the intention to please the audience. This clearly illustrates how genre can most certainly be applied to games as well as films. So what films do the Uncharted series borrow from and overlap with? Inspiration was drawn from various sources in the action and adventure genres, pulp magazines, movie serials, and more contemporary titles like Indiana Jones and National Treasure. The development team felt the sources shared themes of mystery and what-if scenarios that romanticized adventure and aimed to include those in Uncharted.
Amazing.
From early previews of the game, inevitable comparisons of elements such as platforming and shooting between Uncharted and the well-known Tomb Raider series were drawn, earning the title of the nickname Dude Raider. However, the developers saw their game as concentrating more on a third-person cover-based play, in contrast to Tomb Raider's auto-aiming play and greater puzzle-solving elements. Director Amy Hennig felt a heavy-armoured, tough-as-nails protagonist with a large weapon was not a suitable hero, and decided on a tenacious and resourceful character would portray more human qualities. Supporting characters Elena Fisher and Victor Sullivan were included to avoid a dry and emotionless story. The key factors in all the 3 films that Uncharted borrows from include treasure hunters that have to go through multiple stages, good versus evil, puzzle solving, logical thinkers as protagonists, battles with weapons, chases with destruction, and an elusive prize in the end. Let's compare a screenshot from both the Uncharted video game and the Indiana Jones the movie. On the left we see a chase scene from Uncharted, and on the right a similar scene from Indiana Jones. Both are clearly action-adventure genre, with both showing similar mechanics such as rope swinging, combat fighting, intense shootouts, stealth, rugged dress code, exploration, and mysterious plots. So it is really just that simple. Games and films can be classified according to genre.